everyone. We are so sad that we couldn't be there this year. However, we're so excited that we can present to you guys virtually. This year, we're going to be discussing some of the best practices when it comes to social media. We're going to discuss different channels and how to optimize our posts and the best practices when it comes to Instagram, Facebook, Google, and all those fun platforms. As you can see, there are some new faces here. We have Lily and Ellie. They are part of our social media team. We included them this year. That way they can kind of go into detail on how to create reels and the best way to optimize them and those posts. So I'll go over some of the main points that we're going to go over today. We're going to be discussing some of the best practices when it comes to creating video content. We'll go over some of the meta products, Instagram and Facebook, some of the reels and stories and best practices when it comes to tagging and adding posts to your story. We'll have Lily and Ellie go into greater detail on how to create a reel, like I mentioned. And then we'll show you some of the best practices when it comes to Facebook events, Google business profile updates, and then we'll touch shortly on TikToks and some of the best practices for uploading videos. So before I get into this slide, I'm going to play this video that Scout and Molly's Avalon so graciously allowed us to post.
I say, yeah, buddy, rolling like a big shot, Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR.
You can see that she began with the strategy. The strategy is this beautiful blue maxi dress. You can see that the whole from head to toe body is in the video. You can even see the heels that she paired with the dress. She even spins, so you can see the quality of the clothing and how light and airy it is. So that was the strategy that she executed wonderfully. You can see that the lighting is amazing. You can see that the angle and the shot of the video is just perfect. And you saw that it was short and sweet. As you know, our attention to detail is so short. So it's so important to capture the audience with just a few seconds of the video. And she added trending music. So you're all engaged with your whole body into this video. And these are just some of the best practices when it comes to creating a video. Simply as cleaning your lens on your camera. It has fingerprint smudges. It's in your purse, in your pocket. Just using some material to wipe it goes a very long way. And last but not least, check back to see how your video is performing. It's super important to see what your customers are engaging with, and it's a good indicator on what kind of posts to create. So before we go into how to create a reel, I want to discuss some of the best practices when it comes to making sure your Instagram and Facebook is connected with Meta. One of the best practices is to make sure it's connected through Instagram or Facebook. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to connect it to Instagram. If you log into your Instagram profile and you hit this hamburger menu, you go into your settings, see more, connected experiences, sharing across profiles. I'm going to hit Scout and Molly's. And as you can see here, Scout and Molly's Facebook page and Instagram is connected. All of these sections are toggled to the right, which makes things much more easier when you are creating a post. It goes automatically through all channels, Facebook and Meta, when you post it here, making life easier. We want to work smarter, not harder. Another best practice when it comes to Meta is sharing your new posts in your Instagram story. The reason why this is so important is that we've found that over time, more and more people are looking at stories rather than going through their feed. And even if they are going through their feed, it's possible that your post is getting lost through all of the other accounts that they're following in that feed. So it's a simple, quick step to get more engagement on your posts. So let me walk you through on how to do that. I'm going to hit play here and see this post here. I'm going to share it. I'm going to hit this paper plane. I'm going to add it to my story. I like to click it so you can see the caption. I'm going to zoom out and center it. Then you hit this button up here. I'm going to click new because I want to promote the new post. Pick your favorite one. I'm going to scale it in a larger so I can cover the post. That way people get to see it when they click it. And then you hit done. And now we just added your new post into your story. This is good practice, like I mentioned, to get more engagement, likes, and comments. Another good best practice when it comes to Instagram and sharing, I'm going to rewind back here. As you can see, we're back in our profile. This icon here means the posts that you were tagged in. It's so important to share the posts that you were tagged in because it's essentially a review. A happy customer went out of their way, took a photo, and took their time to add this post and tag you in it, showcasing whether it's a new product, an event that you have going on, sip and shop. And when you share it into your story, you're not only making this happy customer and showcasing it to your followers, they get to see what's going on, the new arrivals that you have going on, and a serious FOMO is happening, fear of missing out. They want to go to your event, or they want to buy this new product that they have, or they want to shop. So it's just a very good practice to just reshare the post that you were tagged in. It helps engagement. It helps with more likes, follows, and potentially more sales. Last but not least, adding stories to your profile highlights. Profile highlights is this section right here. Scout and Molly's corporate does a very good job, as you can see, creating the categories for every one of the items that they offer in their store. They have inspiration outfits, new arrivals. This is very good practice when it comes to showcasing your products and items on Instagram. Let's say someone discovered you and moved in town recently and wants to see what Scout and Molly's is all about. They're able to go into your Instagram and check out the stories, the feed, the profiles, and see what's going on. It gives you much more authority when it comes to Instagram competitors and boutiques in the area. Now that we know how to set up our Instagram with Facebook and best practices when it comes to sharing and tagging posts, I'm going to transition into how to create a reel. And Lily and Ellie will do a much better job than I do to explain in detail how to create a reel. Over to you guys.
Thank you so much, Catherine, for sharing those amazing tips with us. Ladies, creating reels are fun and exciting once you familiarize yourself with the platform. That being said, I put together a quick video, something you can film today, featuring an outfit change. It's quick and it's easy, and it's going to allow you to connect a little bit more authentically with your audience. So if you want to go along and follow me on the screen, we're going to go ahead and we're going to click create a new reel. I'm going to select 2 of the videos that I pre-recorded, and I'm going to hit that next button. I don't want to add music right now, so I'm going to skip this part. I want to go ahead and edit this video because, as you can see, that part there is way too long. So I'm going to move the dial precisely until I am happy with that transition. I'm going to split the clip and I'm going to delete whatever it is I do not want. And now, when you look at the video, you can see it's a quick and easy transition. However, as you can see, the lighting is not the best. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new filter, hopefully to fix that lighting problem that I'm having. As you can see now, it has brightened up the video. And that is it for the editing part of the video. I'm now going to hand you over to my amazing colleague, Ellie, and she's going to share with you a few more tips on how to really make your reel stand out from the crowd.
Thank you, Lily. When it comes to creating a reel, I would say that the editing part is the most complicated part of the whole process. So from here on out, it's smooth sailing. I'm going to show you all how to add a trending audio to your reel. So we hit the music icon, and Instagram provides you with a mixture of trending and non-trending audio. You want to select audio that makes the most sense with your reel and still stays on brand with Scouts and Molly's. The audio that I want to use is already saved. So I'm going to move over to my saved icon. I'm going to go over to music, and it's the very first audio. That's the one I want to use. And you can't hear it, but it's not exactly aligned with the beat drop. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that right now. So I wanted the beat drop and the transition to align. So that's exactly what I did here. So I'm going to hit next. And for time purposes, I already had my caption prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste it onto here. When it comes to your caption, you want to make sure it stays on theme with your video. What is the purpose of your reel? We want that to be clear in your caption. And if you're including any keywords into your reel, go ahead and use those as well into your caption for SEO purposes. Have fun with your caption. Adding emojis provides a more fun and playful tone to your caption. I'm going to go ahead and add my hashtags now into my caption. You want to use roughly between 5 to 7. And again, I already had them prepared for you. I am actually using a mixture of niche and high volume hashtags for this specific caption. Before I upload, I want to add my location. So I'm going to go down, add my location, and I'm going to type in Lakewood Ranch because this is actually where I was filming this reel. This was actually filmed at the Scouts and Molly's Lakewood Ranch location. And I kind of want to edit my cover. So let me go ahead and hit Edit Cover. And my cover is what's going to be seen on my Instagram feed. So keep that in mind. And now I'm ready to post. And that's all that goes into creating a reel. Now I'm going to hand you over back to Catherine. If you have any questions, keep those questions up until the Q&A portion of this presentation, where Catherine will be more than happy to help you answer those questions. Thank you.
Yes. No, thank you, girls. That was amazing. I want to show you the end result and what the post looks like after all of this is incorporated. I don't know about you, but that got me excited. I kind of want to dance and I want to go shopping. But as you can see, there's so many different ways to create reels. This is just a quick way to kind of create a reel with an outfit change and a quick transition. We're going to move on to Facebook events. Not everyone realizes the weight a Facebook event can carry when it comes to finding potential new customers and reaching out to existing ones. So Facebook events are really helpful, especially if you have a co-host. Co-host is someone that you're partnering up with to promote some sort of event. Let's say you want to partner up with a local jeweler and you want to do a trunk show at your location in the sip and shop. It's a great way to get people interested and informed about your event by adding it to a Facebook event and adding that co-host in that. The reason why it's so important is because not only can you add your followers to the event, they will also be able to invite their followers to the event, getting double the exposure. Another great feature that not many people realize, and I'm going to hit play just so you can see the example of what an event looks like. It's completely fleshed out. You can see all of the hosts that are attending. Yes, this one has a little bit more than the typical event, but it just shows that you can see everyone who's participating and who will be, promoting their items. There's a section on the Facebook events that's discussion. Not many people realize this little section here, but it's so important to utilize this. It's a place to hype up the event and get people excited. As you can see, they're showing what's going to be happening on the event. A great practice is to showcase either you preparing the trunk show, showcasing the champagne and the store. The reason why this is so important is that we know there are a lot more maybes and interested than yeses to events. What happens when you add something into the discussion, it prompts a notification to all of those maybes. And you want to get them excited about the event. And when they're constantly getting reminded about the event and what's going to be happening, you want to turn that maybe into a yes by adding those hyped up posts in the discussion section. Even if you have a tiny small budget, it goes a very long way. Adding $20, $30 to an event and adding it just a couple days before it goes a really long way. I highly recommend you try it out and see if it works out for you. And you might be surprised with the results that you get. Google Business Profile, another one that not many people know about. Google's actually competing with social profiles now. They have a section on their Google Business card that now allows you to promote updates on news, events, sales, and anything that you have going on. You might ask, what's a business card? It's your business card that shows up on Google My Business when you search your name. That's where your phone number, address, operating hours, and reviews live. And now there's a section in there where you can see updates and events that's going on. Let's say I'm new to town and I just moved in and I'm looking for boutiques near me on Google Maps. You will come up with your competitors. Imagine if your page is up there and I'm scrolling to find where to shop and I see that you're offering a promotion, a sale. you're more likely to capture a new customer by showcasing your sales and events and any new things that you have going on. Let me show you how to create a post through your phone on the app. I'm going to go into my app here, click on Google Maps. In this case, we have Lakewood Ranch. I'm going to hit More, Add Update. And now you see I can upload a photo. I'm going to select which one I want. Done. And there's a section here you can write your post. I have a pre-populated caption here. And then there's an area to add a button with a link to direct it to your Facebook page, your microsite, or your locations page. Such an easy, quick way to get your sale and promos out there, and it's free. I can't harp more enough on all of this that we're showing you is free to do. It's easy, quick, and it helps you get your name out there. Last but not least, TikTok. And you're probably like, Catherine, you're showing us way too many new things. It's too much. I can't remember everything. I will make this super easy and simple. I am not going to show you how to make a TikTok video, mostly because I don't know how. But what I can show you is that if you are already creating video content, you might as well upload it to TikTok. Again, it's super easy and simple. It doesn't require much, especially if you have that video already saved in your phone. And one important thing is the reason why we recommend you update your TikTok with the reels and videos is that you're reaching a different demographic, a demographic that you can get in your store shopping and sharing your store and through their feed and social platforms. So let me walk you through on how to upload a video on TikTok. I'm going to go into my TikTok app. I'm going to hit on this plus sign. I'm going to go into my library. I'm going to click on the video that I want. I'm going to, again, paste in my pre-populated caption with hashtags. And then before you know it, in just a few seconds' time, I just created a TikTok reel without creating a TikTok reel. And again, you might be like, Catherine, again, this is still so much. I have to not only run my business and support my team, my family. How can I streamline this? No problem at all. We provided you guys with a great resource page that I know the Scout and Molly's team has either printed up or has some kind of paper form to hand out to everyone. In the first link, we have a social calendar tool that you can see all the different types of social calendar out there. You can price shop and compare the different ones. What this tool provides is that you can upload all your social profiles into one tool, and you create one post that goes out to all of the social channels. This saves on time, and we all know time is money, so this might be a really good investment on your part. So check out that link. Definitely look at the different options that you have out there and compare them to the other tools. The second link I provided is some Instagram reel examples. Like I mentioned, Lily and Ellie showed us one way on how to do reels, but there are so many different ways to create reels, so many different ways to add transitions. It's mind-blowing. Instagram has created this link with a depository of a bunch of different ways to create reels. Check it out. They make it super easy and simple to follow along, and you'll learn something new, I'm sure. Last but not least, I created and added this TikTok business link. If you're interested in learning more about TikTok business and how to, post there and what it benefits you in your store, check it out. Thank you guys so much for your time. We had so much fun doing this. This is our first time ever for DigiSphere doing a pre-recorded presentation for a conference. So bear with us as we learn and chug along. I will be going over some of the questions that you might have live shortly.